Morning guys, how you doing? So it's 7:15 in the morning. Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? I can't think. Tuesday or Wednesday. And I'm waiting for the lorry to turn up. I've got to secure the rest of the galley, make sure nothing falls off the sides. And then we're lifting. We're on the way to Northamptonshire. So it's a shame it's raining. It's a shame it's a bit drizzly. Right, so whilst my tea's brewing, this stuff should be okay because obviously it's secure already. If it tips that much, we've got a real big problem. This stuff, I'm guessing, should be okay. It's got a bit of leverage on it. There's stuff like the plants, that's got to go on the floor. All this stuff will go on the floor. That stuff, I'll take a chance on that because it is at an angle. But even still, they're only plastic. So, worst case scenario, I'll take these down because it's bone china. They're going to, no doubt, smash. I should really take them the optics, I think. I don't know about these. I don't know what to do. I might take down that one, it's a little bit loose, but these seem okay. I mean, how much is it going to move? That's the question. I think these will be okay, to be fair. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. That one's wobbly. So I'll take down one of those. All my plant pots, these have all got to go on the floor. And basically I'm going to go along the whole boat and basically chuck everything on the floor, so I'm in the middle. So I'm thinking if it tilts slightly, it's got some leverage, but it shouldn't tilt that much unless they drop it, and that's a whole different situation. So I'm crack on, and I will take you to the crane, and we'll go from there. Goodbye, little home. Travel safe. See you in 4 hours. So guys, that is the boat already packed up, waiting for the lorry to come up now. Yeah, started to pace, so I thought I'll keep myself still. Nervously pacing back and forth. But yeah, all ready to go now. And guess who's been on the Blackbeard too last night? So guys, this is the crane. This particular crane is one of the most heavy duty cranes you can get. So this lifts 50 tons, whereas most of them were about 20, and my boat weighs about 18.5 tons. So I thought I'd use this crane just to be safe. So as you can see, they're gently pulling the boat over into the straps. They'll get the boat secure, and then it's time for the nervous bit, which is to hoist the boat up in the middle of the air. Just pulled the boat around by hand. Obviously put the straps around the boat. I've had to remove everything off the top, off the sides, make sure nothing falls. And we're just waiting for the lorry to turn up. The lorry is about half an hour late. My anxiety in my stomach is, you can only imagine. Oh, I'll just put all my life savings into a boat and then let's lift it up in the air. And not only that, I'm going to pay the man a load of money to give me this much anxiety. So, yeah, this is the last part of the move. So we're going to take this to Northampton, and then we're going to basically do this in reverse. So we're going to then crane it off the lorry and then back into the canal. And that'll be us on our journey. Guys, I can't even lie to you. I was absolutely shitting my pants when I saw my boat just dangling in the air. All your life savings, everything you've worked hard for, just in the palm of someone's hands. Oh, here comes Ray. Good old boy Ray. It's quite a clever system, really. Obviously, these are guys that do this all the time. To them, it's like, yep, standard, another day in the office. But it is kind of, you know, it's amazing how clockwork it works. Got one on the floor directing to line up the boat and the lorry. You've got the man in the crane, obviously lifting it. You've got the guy in the lorry who's making sure the boulders are going to sit in the right place. It's apart from the fact it's currently rocking back and forth, or left to right, and the wind's getting up, but it's quite a well-oiled operation, I think. So we packed up, we left that marina and made our way over to Northamptonshire, about a 2-hour drive. It's really surreal seeing your boat on top of a lorry. Guys, the forager and me, I was just driving on the way to this marina, and I've just literally pulled over because I've just noticed a massive load of fresh wild garlic. Look at this. So there's loads of wild garlic here. I'm going to quickly pick some. The good thing is it's off the beaten track. Now, just quickly, this is such a good find. Look how fresh it is. What you're looking for is star-like leaves. So this is really, really good stuff. You can smell it. Smell it in the air, it's beautiful. Loads of it. So this is wild garlic. You find it in places that are wooded, wet, but you'll see it. It looks like little stars. So get picking, it smells amazing. I'm gonna have some for dinner tonight. So guys, with that wild garlic, you can enjoy and eat all of that plant. The leaves are where the flavour is at, but you can also sprinkle the flowers, which are little white pretty star flowers, on top of a salad, on top of some pasta. You can put it in pasta, you can make it into a hummus, you can make garlic butter out of it, you can make it into pesto. There's so many things you can do. When you do find it, it is in abundance. You don't find 1 or 2 plants. There's carpets full of it in the woods. It's completely free, it's legal to pick. Just make sure you don't pick it directly off of the pathway, purely because you want to make sure it's fresh, make sure no one's peed on it, make sure no one's let a dog pee up it or anything. But go inwards. It's always going to be around wooded, like damp areas, and yeah, go out exploring, but eat the whole thing. Yeah, it smells. Oh, it just smells amazing. I can't wait. I've been looking to find this for weeks in new areas where I live. I know my one area, but I was trying to look and just sort of see it along the way, and this was a great little spot. So there it is, all behind me. Lovely, lovely white stars of garlic. Brilliant find. What I found pretty clever about this contraption is see the fella here, he's actually controlling it all by hand like a giant remote control. So that massive machine is moving just by the touch of the keypad. At this point, I've been up since about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I was really pleased to see the end part of the trip and the start of a new journey. You know, as soon as the boat got into the water, I set the boat back up again. And off we went on our little travels through Northamptonshire. This suddenly felt like a new beginning. Hey everybody, day 2 of cruising. We are cruising from Northamptonshire down to Wheaton. I've looked at the map, I can't find it, so I'm just blagging it. I'm just going to head this way. It was a stressy morning, not going to lie. I had to get out of quite a tight area in the marina. Parking and reversing on these things is never easy, especially when you've only owned it for like 2 weeks and only driven it for an hour. So, but no, so far I'm loving it. Here he is, Captain Blackbeard. So freaking sharp, isn't it? Yeah, amazing what a bit of hair dye does, the old facial hair. Anyway, that'll die down. So I was getting greyer and greyer in each vlog. I was like, nah, if we're going to blow up the internet, I can't be looking like some grey old man. So out with a fake tan, out with a little bit of beard dye. Now you know my secrets of being a handsome swine. But you know the real me when you look back in like 2 vlogs and I'm all grey and old looking. Anyway, anywho. We're at Bridge 22 in the Grand Union Canal. I'd love to say that I know where we are, but I don't. So I'm just going to keep going south, going through a bridge, obviously. Oh, this is it, man. I can't believe it. We are out on the cut, cruising the cut. Yeah. So after a successful second day cruising, we've now made it from Northampton to Bowbrook. Weirdly enough, I used to live here when I was a kid, and I think my own earliest memory that I've got, and the only memory I've got of it, is about between 3 and 5 years old. So it's the first time coming back in, what's that, 35 years. So yeah, we're just on the way to a pub, and we've had
Great day of cruising. It's 8 o'clock, 10 to 8. Still daylight. I've got some nice sunny patches in the day. I thought about sort of calling it a day at 6 o'clock, and then as I was about to moor up, I thought, oh, I'll give it one more push. And out comes the sun, and I had the most gorgeous little sort of sunset cruise to myself. Didn't meet a single person on the river. So just went to a pub. I'll show you around the local pub, and we'll go from there. This one can sniff a pub out anywhere, this way. She can sniff a pub miles away, this dog. In pub. Here we are, overlooking the river. Canal. Christ, I've spent all day getting out of rivers. It's a canal, not a river. Beautiful blossom tree on the way around to the pub. Look at that, it's like pink snow, beautiful. And it's called the Wharf. There it is, it's in Bogbrook. Let's have a little looky. Oh, that's cute. So we moored up one side of the canal, and we obviously had to walk around to the other. But first impressions, cute. Right, so just sculled one quick pint of cider, nothing wild. Now going on a little quest for some food. I've heard there's some sort of food establishment around the corner. So this is a bit of a perfect location. So you come on the canal, and then the pub is literally just across the bridge, like 30-second walk. Apparently you come right and right again, and there's some sort of kebab house or some sort of food place, which is meant to be really good. So great location. Birds are still singing loads. It's it's a nice evening, and the sun's just setting over there. So far it's been the perfect day. So we've got a situation going on. It's 11:30 p.m. and Dulles has just decided that her bed's not good enough, which is by the fire, which is roaring. So she's now trying to climb into my bed, which luckily my bed is now really high. But the shame of it is that we always used to sleep together. So she's having to have a harsh lesson of like growing up, because every night we spent together. So she's done it for about 4 or 5 nights now, sitting by the fireplace. But she just suddenly woke up and decided that actually it's not good enough and she'd rather spend it with me. But she can't, because I've just spent 400 quid on bedding, so she has to go and lay in her bed. Dulles, go in your bed with the fire. I've just built a massive fire. I don't want you in my bed tonight. Okay, sorry.